Hi, my name is Mitch Abrams. I'm the Managing Director of Home Watch Caregivers of the Northshore. We provide in-home health services to seniors and people who are recovering from injuries. We try and help them maintain their independence and dignity. Some of the things that we do that are a little bit unique is we try to connect with our clients on a personal and individual level. We get to know them, we figure out what their care plans are, what their needs are. But we figure out who they are and what makes them tick. We figure out what's important to the family. And that's a big, important component of what we're talking about and what we do. I had a family that we worked with this summer. Beautiful family. They've been together for 61 years. She was in her 90s, Annette, and she decided that she didn't want to have a procedure. She was in the hospital. She had fallen, she broke her hip, and all sorts of complications occurred. Well, they discharged her, and because she didn't want to do the procedure, they decided, the doctor said, she was a hospice patient. Now, I had the opportunity to visit with that family for 3 hours. They told me all about her, what made her tick, what made her an individual. One of the interesting things that they told me about was her garden. She has this little garden that she's always tended to, not a big thing, just maybe 10 by 10, but that's what was important to her. That's what she loved to do. And it was summertime, so we built that into her care plan. Now we took care of all the regular things that people will do. We got her set up on the discharge, we got all the durable medical equipment, got a hospital bed, and we tricked out the bathroom. We made sure she was on her meds, and we fed her, and we did all sorts of great stuff. But when she came home, she couldn't do the steps anymore, so she was in her basement in a hospital bed. Well, on the first day that she was home, my caregivers actually picked her up, put her in the wheelchair, and brought her out to her garden. A couple weeks passed, and pretty soon she was asking to go out in the garden. After about a month, she was able to get out of bed on her own and get in the wheelchair. A couple months later, she was using her walker to get out in the garden. Well, I'm proud to say that 4 months later, we were fired. She was no longer a hospice patient. She didn't pass. She was better. If we didn't have the opportunity to spend 3 hours with that family and find out who they were and what made her tick, we wouldn't have been able to build that into the care plan. And given a chance, that's what we want to do with you and your family.